requested a fair bit, and obviously, as many of you will know, this channel used to be a strictly football channel. So, in many ways, we're going back to our roots slightly, and we're going to be doing my World Cup 2022 predictions. So, on screen, you should see the screen recording of the Telegraph's World Cup predictor. I actually took the advice of one of you guys, so I want to thank you, who said, I can't remember what video it was on, but it was one where I had the screen recording of a website and it was really bright, and they recommended making it dark with an extension, so I've done just that. I've downloaded Dark Reader because this previously, what was like a grey-black view, is normally on the website white, and I just thought that is way too bright, and it's a fair point. Bright colours will keep you awake, and that's not the aim. We want to be nice and relaxed and maybe even get some sleep, but I reckon we dive straight in because I'm probably going to end up rambling a lot about my predictions anyway. I will probably do a follow-up video reacting to my predictions, so let's see. So we're going to begin with Group A. Bit of a... By the way, I've done no research whatsoever, so these predictions are purely going off gut instinct and the player knowledge that I have, essentially. So let's have a look. Senegal, Netherlands, Ecuador, Qatar, obviously the hosts. I think 4 and 3 are pretty obvious, right? I clicked the country thing will be first, okay? It turns out I can't. So I think Qatar will be bottom. I think Ecuador third. And then Senegal, Netherlands, that's a tricky one actually. Senegal, one of, if not the best team in Africa, and Netherlands are obviously very strong. I actually think Senegal will finish above Netherlands. I still think Netherlands will come second, but I think the hosts Qatar are going to finish rock bottom in that group. Senegal just have such a great squad. I mean, the obvious likes of Mane and Koulibaly, Ismail Assar, although he's sort of playing in the Championship now, but nothing wrong with Championship players. Iliman Ndiaye, remember the name. He is a Senegalese international and he plays for Sheffield United. He's like 21. He is one of the best young players I've ever watched live. He is unbelievable. I don't think he'll play too much for Senegal, but Senegal do have some good players. And I just feel like they'll probably get the best of Netherlands, who obviously also have a very good squad, but they're my predictions, my gut feelings. We're going to go with Senegal. So, moving on to Group B, and this is obviously England's group, England and USA, so the group where the majority of my viewer base come from. So, what do I think? And Wales as well, of course. Who do I think? Obviously, I think England are going to win the group. Obviously, I think there is some margin quality-wise between England and anyone else in this group. Will there be a big margin between first and second in this group? I really don't think so. I think we're probably going to be... I just don't feel super confident in England coming into this tournament. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's Southgate. Gareth Southgate should not be manager. I will die on this hill that, yes, his bond with certain players cannot be, understated or whatnot, but the majority of managers could have achieved what he has achieved with England, and I'd go so as far to say, if we actually had a competent manager with sound tactics and no ridiculous allegiances to certain players, we would have won either the World Cup or the Euros. I'm not saying we would have won both, but we definitely would have won at least one. So, but I think we'll get out of the group. I do, just because the quality of the other nations just aren't up there. I don't think. Second is a tough one. I think. Oh, do you know what? I might have made this up completely, but I'm pretty sure Iran don't concede many goals. But I might have made that up completely. They've got that striker, is it Taremi, who plays for Porto, he's quite good. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna go... I'd like to see Wales are a solid team. I'm gonna go Wales, Iran, USA. I think USA are gonna finish rock bottom. I just don't think they're very good. My thing with the North American teams is it's not super competitive. South America, you have the likes of Argentina, Brazil, and then like Chile, Uruguay, like it's pretty competitive. Whereas with the North America, it's like it's like USA, Mexico, like Honduras, are they in the north one? Jamaica is just not as competitive, so I think that puts them in like a worse position coming into international competitions, personally. I might have completely butchered that. I really probably should have done a bit of research before this, but you can all destroy me in the comments. Feel free. So now we move on to Group C. This is an interesting one, actually. I think Argentina will win the group. I would love to see Lionel Messi win the World Cup. I'd love nothing more. I was going to say I'd prefer him to win it than England, but that is a lie. But if England don't win it, I definitely want it to be Argentina. Now who gets second is tricky. Between Poland and Mexico, I'm gonna go with Poland. I think Saudi Arabia will come forth. I remember, was it the last World Cup? They were terrible. They were absolutely terrible. And that's what I'm going off. History. Now, Group D. France. Obviously one of the favourites. Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. Tunisia are actually a decent team, if I recall. I think Australia come last. Sorry to any Aussies out there. Who do I reckon? See, the different Denmark are such a good side. They are such a good side. They've got some top players, but they are aging a little bit, and I think that might come into play. I still think they'll come second, but I think just a few years ago I would have been tempted to put Denmark above France, but I think France are just going to be too strong. And then, yeah, I'm going to go Tunisia third. I can't actually think of any Tunisian players. Oh, Wabi Khazri. I believe he plays for Does he still play for Saint Etienne? He used to play for Sunderland, I believe. So, yeah. So, I'm just checking I haven't made any mistakes. I'm pretty happy with my picks so far. Yeah, you could maybe argue like I'm potentially being a bit biased to the European teams, but I'm sure there'll be some where I knock them out. Next we have Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica. Interesting. This is a dumb one. Is there like an out-and-out group of death? I don't think there really is. Maybe G and H are probably like the closest yeah, H is probably the closest in quality. Streak one, let me know what you deem to be the group of death for this tournament. I'm not really sure. But anyway, going back to Group E. Well, it's between Spain and Germany, isn't it, for that? Spain. I don't know what it is, but nowadays I am never convinced convinced by Spain as a team. I just feel like they're quite lightweight, and most of these teams have like a focal point, like not a focal point, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a talismanic player. So like France have Mbappe, England have Kane, Senegal have Mane, Argentina have Messi, even Poland, Lewandowski, Netherlands, Van Dijk. I don't know who that player is for Spain really. Pedri is a fantastic young player, but realistically, he's not going to be scoring loads of goals. Maybe that's more what I mean. Like, I can't. Who's going to score the goals for Spain? Morata, maybe. Gerard Moreno is decent. Who's that guy who plays for Sociedad? Is it Oyarzabal? And then the likes of Ferran Torres, but there's no like. Gone are the days of Diego Costa bullying teams. Although he is sort of playing for Wolves at the minute, which I find really random. But I'm going to go Germany first. I think they've just got a very, very strong squad, and I just see them outscoring Spain. I won't go Spain second because obviously they still have so much quality in that squad, but I think Germany will just edge it for me. And then Japan, Costa Rica. I'm gonna go with Japan over Costa Rica. I think, yeah. Now Group F. This is an interesting one. Obviously, I think Belgium. I think Belgium will probably win all their games. Now, this is close. This is very, very close. I think I don't just want to do like the predictions that everyone's going to do on what is generally expected. I want to maybe go for a few slightly more outrageous goals, just be edgy. So I think Morocco have a decent team. I'm going to go Morocco, Canada, Croatia. This Croatia team 4 or 5 years ago was fantastic, but they're an ageing side much more. I mentioned that with Denmark, but Croatia do like a whole other extent. I think the average age of their starting 11 is like really high, and they just haven't got the calibre of young players coming through and like replacing the OAPs basically. And I think this is the tournament where it will flop and there'll be like a transition for their squad kind of thing. Canada have a few decent players, obviously Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, who plays for Lyon. But I think I recall following like AFCON results and Africa like qualifiers results, and I remember Morocco always doing pretty well, so I'm going to go for Morocco in second. They'll probably finish bottom with 0 and Croatia will come second now, but it's all a bit of fun, isn't it? So, next up, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. Well, would you look at that? They are already in order for me. I think Serbia, I remember I did a Euros prediction video and I said Turkey were my dark horses, and I think they lost every single game, so I don't want to say Serbia are my dark horses, but Serbia are my dark horses. Switzerland are always just like a pretty solid team, and I think head-to-head with Cameroon they'll probably win, or these two will draw, but Switzerland will concede less to Serbia and Brazil. I think that's what might decide it there. Really, I think Brazil are favourites to win. It's Brazil or France for me are the favourites, but we'll see. They've got a lot of fantastic individuals. Brazil, they announced their squad this week, and they've got a lot of fantastic individuals, but are they good as a team? I watched a Brazil game semi recently and I think they won like 3-0, so Son is going to be fit. I think Portugal win every single game. Uruguay are... I have a bit of a soft spot for Ghana because, well, one, because of what Suarez did in that World Cup. He basically cheated Ghana out. Asamoah missing that penalty. Oh, that was awful. That is like absolute football trauma when I think back to it. But also I spent like how long did I go to Ghana for? 10 days. 10 days in Ghana doing like volunteering work, so just got such fond memories. But I do think they're probably gonna... I think they'll beat Korea actually. I'm gonna go Uruguay are a bit of a funny one actually. No, I'm gonna go Uruguay, Ghana, Korea. I think that's fair. I'm gonna go with that. What do the stars mean? I'm not too sure what the stars mean. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with my group stage picks. Do let me know, guys, down below. Like, let's get a conversation going. Who do you think's gonna win the groups? Who are your dark horses? Who do you think's gonna be an absolute flop? Like for me, I think Croatia will be the flop. And dark horse, can you even call Serbia a dark horse? Are they Serbia or maybe Morocco, potentially? I wonder who will get best third place. Canada maybe, or is that not even a thing anymore? I don't think that's a thing anymore, is it? Okay, so now we move on to the round of 16. Senegal versus Wales. I'm going to go with Senegal. Argentina, Denmark. I'm going to go with Argentina. England, Netherlands. Okay. Oh, can I do it? Can I really pick Netherlands over England? My heart is obviously saying England, but my head is just World Cup. Our form coming into it is truly not the best. Look, hopefully they prove me wrong and we win the whole thing. It's a win-win for me. If we go out in the round of 16, I'll look like a genius. If we won, we might get to the quarters and get knocked out, but you know what I mean. Alright, France, Poland. I'm gonna go with Germany, Brazil, Belgium. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't put Portugal over Serbia, can I? Oh, Serbia over Portugal, sorry. I just can't, right? Oh, this is horrible because I'm just having flash forwards of people just absolutely rinsing me, but their predictions, I'm not a fortune teller. Oh, let's just go for Serbia. Let's back an underdog because I've gone for pretty much all the favourites here, apart from maybe England. Oh, I'm gonna get roasted. But I'm taking a calculated risk because I can take the roastings because I've obviously gone with some outrageous picks, but if they happen, I look like an absolute genius, so it's sort of win, half win. Senegal, Argentina, that's close, but I'm going to go with Argentina. I think Brazil will just pip Germany. I think France will best Netherlands, and I think sadly... Oh, actually... Belgium are a funny one, aren't they? Their defence isn't great, but they just got Kevin De Bruyne and Lukaku if he's fit. Still got some decent players. Serbia aren't even going to get out of the group after I've said this anyway, so... is Mitrovic fit? I'm going to go with Belgium. I can't not. And then... well, firstly, I think France will beat Belgium. Argentina versus Brazil. Argentina versus Brazil. I think Brazil, and I think Brazil take it. Oh, actually, I really don't know. This is horrible. I should have maybe planned this before I started recording. I still just think France are so strong. They just are so strong. Brazil's squad though is so hard to look past, but I'm gonna back France. Oh, I just realised the Stars, how many times they've won it. Obviously. I think a lot of people will be expecting Brazil, so just to be edgy, I'm gonna go with France. Most predicted to win by readers: Argentina, Brazil, and England. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna go with that. So this is your cue to absolutely roast me, rinse me, whatever. Don't use foul language, but if you can politely disagree with me, which I'm sure many of you will, because I've gone for a few edgy picks, but yeah, maybe who do I think is going to be top scorer? Probably Neymar from penalties. I reckon. That's a boring answer. Yeah, I'll go with Neymar or Mbappe, but again, that's just so dull. Who's got an easy group? Who might stab at the group? Argentina, so Messi with penalties, potentially Lautaro Martinez. I don't know, I'll go with Neymar. Was it best player of the tournament? I reckon. Okay, Neymar Golden Boot, Mbappe best player. Did they even do that? Or I'm gonna do it anyway. And then Golden Boy, like best young player. Camavinga maybe, but I don't know how much Camavinga actually starts for France, or Tchouaméni, but I think Kante's still going to start in that midfield, isn't he? Yeah, not too sure on that one. Brazilian youngsters are there? Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. Let me know down below what you think for those ones as well, but yeah, I feel like I'm just waffling now, so we'll end the video there. Do let me know what all of your predictions are in the comments down below, and state whether you think I'm an idiot or whether you're thinking all sorts. I respect that. You've gone bold. I can see your vision. Let me know your